I'm originally from Ottumwa, Iowa. I was born here, and the marriage between my mom and dad was pretty rough. My dad was pretty abusive towards all of us. My mom and dad ended up splitting up, got a divorce. Growing up, I kind of felt like I wasn't good enough, I guess. I started drinking pretty early, and then when I was in high school, got to smoking marijuana and led to meth. I was fighting mixed martial arts. I really enjoyed the competition, and plus, back then I wanted the image of a badass, and what better way to do it. Ended up leading to steroids later, and steroids is pretty much what helped my life fall apart. It turned me into an animal. It took me 5 years of being in prison and still had 5 more to do. That's when, everything just changed.
We look at this as a training program that changes lives. That, there's something in Steve I could see that I just knew that he could turn around and he could be such a good, productive person because he had that polite side to him. We worked and got him into this apprenticeship program and kind of forced him into it. Once he was in it, Steve was all in.
When you finally give up and you're like, okay, this has got to change, and the guy upstairs and me is the only two that can do it. So I was finally free,
This program's about training individuals of what they want to do in their lifetime. Because if they're doing something they like to do, they're going to be successful doing it.
And he said, when you can weld 2 cans together, come talk to me. And I went and I rounded up 2 pop cans, and
everybody knows how thin those are. And he TIG welded those 2 aluminum pop cans together for me without a hole. Highly talented individual.
It was pretty neat to see the excitement in his face.
One of the prize treasures and trophies I have today sit in my office of 2 aluminum pop cans. He finished his program and became a journeyman in his field.
I transferred to Newton, so Tim contacted Brett Reyes that worked for Iowa Workforce Development in Newton Corrections.
He took advantage of every single service that I could possibly offer. Mock interviews, helped him with the resume, filling out applications. We set up a phone interview. He was able to talk to his boss now. I think they were really impressed with him completing his welding apprenticeship. These programs are 4 to 5 years long, and if you're not passionate about it, you're really not going to complete it, let alone do it for the rest of your life. He got a job 3 weeks before he got out, and that's huge.
He was so thankful that we were giving him a chance. It makes a big difference when you go in for a job interview, how you present yourself. And he's just one of those special people that has that great personality. He said that it was just like he was home, that they welcomed him with open arms. Makes you feel good in your heart that your team is doing that.
He's a perfect example of what an offender can do while incarcerated to be successful. I talked with his people that he works with, and he'll hold the door open for them and thank them every day. That makes me very proud, kind of like a proud father.
Winter gave me an opportunity, and I don't ever want to jeopardize that opportunity. Very grateful.
I would encourage the employer to really look in, what did the offender do while they were incarcerated? What did they do to become successful? Look at those people. They already have made their mind up. While incarcerated, they wanted to change.
There's a lot of talent in prison. There are people in there that want to get out and do right. They'll start at the bottom and work their way up.
Having an employer give somebody a second chance and never thought they were ever going to be able to get one ever again, they are grateful.
I just think everyone can change.
It's an amazing thing, because when you're in there, you think it's the end, and it's a new beginning.